Hey soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're taking a look at 5 big blessings that you can expect next in your life. I truly hope that you enjoy your reading today and that it brings you a lot of clarity on what you can expect next in terms of your blessings. If you prefer to pick your pile or piles using your zodiac signs, you will find a timestamp for that in the description box. If you wish for Spirit to pick your pile today, that is also an option, and there is also a timestamp for that in the description box. But otherwise, if you prefer to pick your pile or piles using your intuition, then in today's reading, you will be picking between the Hierophant cards on top of each deck or using your crystals. Let me introduce each pile to you. For pile number 1, this is your Hierophant, and your crystal is the beautiful Carnelian. For pile number 2, this is your Hierophant, and your crystal is the beautiful Snowflake Obsidian. And for pile number 3, it's not the Hierophant. It looks like I mistakenly put the Judgment card, but I guess it's meant to be. So this is your Judgment card, I guess. And your crystal is the beautiful honey Onyx in the shape of an angel. So take a look at which one of these 3 cards or 3 crystals you're the most drawn to, and this will be the pile for you here today. In case you feel drawn to more than one pile, maybe even all of the piles, trust your intuition. It's meant to take you to the messages you're meant to hear. You will be the only one that's able to listen to these different piles and put them together and understand what is your exact message when it comes to your blessings, how they all fit together as you're listening to the different readings. And once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps below. Click on your times, which will take you straight to your reading. And please note that in a moment, I will be assigning different zodiac signs to each pile. And so if this is something that you do not prefer, please pause the video and take as much time as you need. If you prefer to pick your piles using your zodiac signs, then my dear soul family, this section of the introduction is specially for you. What we're going to do is shuffle your signs very well, and in a moment I will be drawing out 4 signs for each pile. Okay, so let's get straight into it. Right, so these will be this one's extra. These will be the signs for pile number 1. These will be the signs for pile number 2. And of course, these will be the signs for pile number 3. All right, so let's see what we've got. For pile number 1, the signs are Pisces, Libra, Sagittarius, as well as Gemini. The signs for pile number 2 are Virgo, Leo, Scorpio, as well as Taurus. And the signs for pile number 3 are Cancer, Aquarius, Aries, as well as Capricorn. And my dear soul family, these are the zodiac signs and their association to each of the piles in today's reading. Please feel free to pick your pile or piles using your sun, moon, or rising. I highly recommend you check out the 3. Alternatively, if you prefer to pick your pile or piles using any other placement in your chart, please feel free to do that. These are just different suggestions and different ways to make it more enjoyable for you and easier for you to pick your pile. Once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps in the description box. Click on your times, and I will see you in your readings. Also, please note that I will start the section right now of Spirit, Please Pick My Pile. If this is something that you're interested in and would love to try today, then please stick around. If this is something that you don't want, please pause the video and take as much time as you need. Okay, so welcome to the Spirit Pick My Pile section. If at any day you feel like you wish for Spirit to pick your pile, you're feeling confused, you're not sure exactly which pile to go with, this is your section. But you can also use it as your everyday. Maybe this is what you love and you would like for Spirit to pick your pile. Again, this is a section for you to use however you like. And what I like to do is assign different cards to each pile. So the Magician will be presenting pile number 2, the High Priestess pile, the Magician will be presenting pile number 1, the High Priestess pile number 2, and the Empress pile number 3. Okay, so what I like to do is shuffle them around until one of the cards grabs my attention, which happens every day. And today we're asking Spirit, what are the 5 blessings that you can expect next in your life? There we go. So I was supposed to grab this one, didn't pick it up. I believe this is the chosen pile, and it is pile number 1. Okay, so my dear soul family, these are the different ways that you can pick your pile. I truly hope you've enjoyed them, and I hope that your reading today brings you a lot of clarity on what type of blessings you can expect next. So yeah, wishing you the best of luck, and I'll catch you in your reading. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're taking a look at 5 blessings that you can expect next. As always, these are the decks that, not always the decks, but as always, you'll find the names of the decks that I use in your reading listed down in the description box. And very quickly, oops, what did I just do? Very quickly, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful Carnelian. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, let's go again. The signs for this pile are Pisces, Libra, Sagittarius, and Gemini. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. Okay, so the way we're going to do today's reading is explore each blessing in a row all on its own. Oh, looks like we've got the first one. Cool. So you've got the Enneagram, feeling unidentified. Right, misunderstood. There's the keyword insensitive, unseen, annoying, unimportant, unrecognized. Let's see why you're getting that. And how is that turning into a blessing or something? Or maybe it's about something entirely different. Maybe you are not seeing something. Let's find out. Right. Let me keep this here. And I'm going to place your first card here. It looks like this is the one we're meant to pin down. Looks like it's an important card, actually. Okay, and let's get straight into it. All of your decks are shuffled. Let's go ahead. You've got Saturn and Pisces with loss. All right. You've got Judication. All right. You've got the Gebel rune. And let's take a look at your tarot cards. You've got the Devil card, the Six of Swords. You've got the Queen of Wands, the Star card. Wow, this is powerful. Queen and the Star. This is you standing out, like feeling unidentified. Then you get the Queen of Wands and the Star card. That's definitely speaking volumes about what we're looking at here. Were you trying to get recognized for something? Or maybe you're trying to get recognized because it looks like you're shining bright. Up next, my dear pile number 1. All right, and you've got the 6 of Pentacles. And you might even, if I'm not mistaken, either get a lot of money for it or get a lot of energy, like an energy that is valuable resource, like opportunities, a lot of generous opportunities. That resource could be attention, that resource could be love, whatever valuable resource, time, a lot of time, whatever valuable resource this could be for you. So what am I seeing? I'm just trying to figure out why I've got Saturn in Pisces with loss. Could it be talking about deep-rooted pain? Saturn in Pisces. I do think, actually, it looks like you've gone through a lot of painful experiences, a lot of difficulties specifically, that led to a lot of pain. Perhaps it was the pain, along with the limiting beliefs that we see, since we have the Devil card here, that created monsters in your mind, that fiery snake that's wreaking havoc in the forest, somewhere deep inside your subconscious mind. It looks like you've been dealing with a lot of monsters that led with the judication here to you maybe judging yourself or judging situations differently than what they really were in real life. And that's due to these painful experiences. Maybe you've had a loss, a great loss at an early age. Maybe you lost someone you really loved, like a parent, a sibling that you loved. That's specific, but maybe you lost something dear in childhood, or you were just grieving in your childhood. Childhood is something I'm guessing for this because of the amount of pain and ideas that one could have. So this is just my idea. It may not be during childhood. Maybe you were confident all of your life, and due to a specific loss that you've gone through, all of these limiting beliefs started to be created. So in any case, I'm not going to specify exactly when this happened, but it looks like it did happen, and it really hit you with feeling unidentified. It looks like it started forming an image about yourself, that you were not recognized, that you're not important. You started judging yourself. Well, oh my God, do I have good news for you here. Gebo rune is a rune of a gift. And the swan in the Gebo rune represents love. So you're gifting yourself with everlasting love. This is a huge blessing, because in return, this is moving you, transitioning you from a time where your mind was wreaking havoc, creating all these limiting beliefs that made you feel unseen, to a time where your energy changes completely. Look at that. It's like the release or the cleanse of the sacral chakra. You're really shining bright in this next phase of your life. You're standing out, you're charismatic, you're loved, but it looks like it's because you gave yourself that self-love first. So 6 of Swords, in my opinion, is definitely talking about here how you've moved past all of these monsters. You've moved from times when your mind was raving with thoughts, triggers, ideas that were holding you back, to a time where your mind is starting to quiet down, relax, feel calm. And as a result, when you're feeling calm, your power is able to naturally come out. There's no resistance to it, or it's not blocked from coming out. Which means here with the Queen of Wands and the Star, this is who you always were. It was these limiting beliefs due to this pain that was covering all of that. And because it's been covered for so long, just like a volcano, it's suddenly going to go bam. You can see something's coming out of the box here. Something's coming out. Huge amount of power is suddenly coming out, giving you a good jump start to you realizing who you are, getting more in touch with your real self, your true authentic self, becoming strong, becoming confident, shining bright. And like I said, this is ultimately leading to you getting a lot of advantages in life. A lot of great things coming to you. I feel like this card talks about karma. Why? Because here this old lady was abandoned by her tribe, and so they felt like she was old and she was going to slow them down, so they left her these insects for her to eat. She looked at these insects and thought, oh, well, you know, they're so young, they have their lives ahead of them, and I don't want to end their lives. So she released them, although she was hungry. And they really felt grateful for her doing that they never forgotten her. They later brought her a nice tribe, an amazing tribe that took her in, loved her, cherished her. They brought her food. So this is why I feel like this card, especially with the scales and the Six of Pentacles, is here talking about karma back. And looking at your cards, I would say it is karma to the great work you've done for yourself. So you've given a lot to yourself, even during a time where you couldn't see maybe hope. Now yourself will be giving to you, is exactly what I'm seeing here in your cards. Interesting. Yeah. I feel like I've seen this message. So that is the first blessing, my dear pile number 1 that I see is coming up next. Let's take a look at the second one. Oh, this one. Okay. The second blessing, you've got perfection. Wow. Look where this card is falling. You're becoming your true, authentic self. But anyways, moving on to the second message with perfection, you've got the keywords experience, integration. What? Wow. Accepting others, growth, balance, various visions, mistake, acceptance. Okay, very nice. You've got the card Mercury in Cancer with intuition. Excuse me. You've got the Isa rune. You've got child. All right. Look at this card popping up. Let's take it. So you've got the Queen of Swords. Wow. Strength. You've got, look at the queens popping up in your reading. You've got the Six of Wands. Ooh, I've got a great surprise for you. You've got the Four of Wands. You've got the Page of Wands. And you've got the Page of Cups. 2 pages. There's a huge new beginning, or 2 specific new beginnings. And, you know, this part is one blessing unlocking 2. So let me show you what's going on here. The Isa rune, the rune of something being frozen. So what's going on here? It looks like your inner child had a lot of great strength with the Queen of Swords and a specific type of intelligence, strength and intelligence. And this power of your inner child was frozen. Now that we've understood what happened in the first pile, now we have a context of why your inner child is now feeling stronger, you're able to connect better with it with the keyword intuition here. Mercury in Cancer, intuition. There's a great communication, a great connection between you and your inner child. experience integration, right? There's a lot of integration causing you to, there's not a split. You and your inner child become one. This is leading to great success for two things upcoming in your life. The Four of Wands and the Page of Cups is signifying success in a romantic relationship. So maybe this is a relationship that's already in your life that's going to start succeeding and leveling up, or finding the right person and committing to them, having a beautiful, healthy commitment with them. Finding deep love that perhaps may have been an issue before. Maybe you couldn't find the right person, or maybe you did, but there were issues. So here we can see a new commitment with the Page of Cups. Yeah, definitely a new commitment, a very fortunate one. It's a relationship that you will really love and enjoy. It's like a lifetime kind of relationship. But the Page of Wands and the Six of Wands, this also shows that there's great success in an endeavor that you are going to pursue next in your life. This endeavor is something that you're very excited about with the Page of Wands. It brings excitement to you and to your inner child. It's something that your inner child is naturally talented at. And it looks like this is the time where this talent is just going to explode, come out, and create great benefits and excitement in your life. So that's what I see in your second blessing, this integration with you and your inner child, and what type of benefits it's going to bring up next in your life. They're very coherent, your readings so far, and they're in fact building upon each other, giving us a better idea of what's going on in your life. And I truly wish you the best of luck, my dear pile number one. Okay, let's continue your reading. So, your third blessing. You've got work. Ooh, very specific. So some of the keywords here are realism, effort, task, duty, labor, working on oneself. Maybe you're going to do your own thing, working on oneself. I know what it means, of course, but in the context here of work, perhaps you're going to do something that you're passionate about, your own thing. But let's continue and see what we get. So you've got the moon in Cancer with friendship. You've got, gift. I think you're using your gift. You see that? Your inner child's gift. And you've got the rune Ehwaz. Oh my God, this does look like some form of partnership that's going to happen. The Ehwaz rune, the friendship. Yeah, all right. Let's take a look at your tarot cards. So you've got the Four of Cups. People are going to visit you because of something. Look, guys, you won't believe what I just saw. This is a Chinese emperor who had an amazing, a very beautiful swallow in his garden. People all over the world would come and visit him just to listen to the beautiful bird chirping. It had such a beautiful sound. So in my opinion, with the Four of Cups specifically, this is a card of surprise, like you're not expecting this. So the blessing here seems to be you using your gift at work, like it becomes your thing, and we did have an idea before it there, right? I think the friendship and the partnership in this case is people connecting with you, people admiring you. See, they're visiting your garden, they're visiting your talent. Call me crazy, but I think here this is a pile that will either have a social media page that people will connect with you when to see your talent, or maybe you'll have your own shop, art shop. It doesn't have to be art. Why am I saying art? It could be visiting you. They could be visiting you to see what you're talented at, to connect with you, to work with you, to watch what you do, marvel at what you do. Yeah, this is definitely something I'm seeing here. You've got the Five of Pentacles. the Seven of Swords, the Strength card, yeah, actually, two Powers, half lion, half crocodile, two powers coming together, but then there is a third person, powerful. What's going on here? I think this is more complex when it comes to the partnership. So there are two types of partnerships that you're going to get into next. The partnership with you and the people that love connecting with you because of your talent. But there is, with the Awaz rune, an actual partnership that seems to happen here, that seems to be going on when it comes to your work itself. Maybe it's a collaboration or some form of partnership. And you've got the Nine of Pentacles. Wow, okay. What's going on here? There's something scary here. It looks like a partner protecting you from maybe your work being stolen, from someone taking your work or taking money from your work. This seems to be a partner that will protect you. Whoa. You know, there are many talents that are subjected to things like that. Like, for example, an artist who maybe signs up with the wrong producer, and sometimes they make great success, but they get very little for it. So somehow it looks like you are partnering up with a powerful person that believes in your work. And so two powers coming together to protect you from others stealing your work and the risk of you working hard but getting little, if anything, in the end with the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, that's what it looks like. That's going to be a powerful partnership. It's going to be a loyal one, and it's going to be one that both of you benefit from. At the end of the day, this is, with the Nine of Pentacles, an absolute wish come true for you, especially that you're using your gift and you're really enjoying that and you're feeling like you're being protected and you're connecting with the right people that love what you do. It's really amazing. And you won't be subjected to the shadow of other people who see you as a lucrative thing to use or person to use. Yeah. And it's going to make you feel fulfilled, both you and this person. Your talent, the bird here again, will make you happy, and the resources you're going to get out of it are going to make you very fulfilled and happy as well. So can we get more information on who this person is? For pile number one, Seven of Wands. Someone who definitely has the power to ward off or nail down anyone who tries to come their way. They're very powerful. Perhaps they are powerful in your industry. They are powerful financially. Yeah, it seems like they have a lot of power. They know how to use it well. Nothing can stand in their way. They will always nail it down. So yeah, this person is a protector, powerful protector. I think you'll find out more about them in due time. Okay, very cool. So let's continue and find out more. Let's take a look at your fourth blessing, my dear pile number one, that you can expect next. So, we got to be careful with the YouTube rules. You've got pleasure, right? I think we got to have another one here. Maybe you'll meet someone with these two signs, Gemini or Pisces, when we talked about your relationship up there. I could be wrong. Right, so, or maybe a placement in Gemini or Pisces. In any case, let's take a look at your fourth blessing that you can expect next. Some of the keywords here are organization, relaxation, joy, serenity, celebration, high level of ethics. I think I'm starting to understand, but let's wait and see. You've got Sun in Aries with assertion. You've got the rune Hagalaz. Ooh. Oh. Okay. You've got Journey. And let's take a look at your tarot cards. So you've got the Magician, the Five of Wands, the Ten of Swords, okay, that's taking many directions. Guess I gotta be patient. You've got the Two of Swords, and you've got the Page of Swords. Then why do you have pleasure then? Yeah, I need clarification. In that case, which I will explain just in a moment, why do you have pleasure? Really? Okay, I'm just gonna follow the cards. Since I don't know the context, I'll just show you what I'm seeing. So let me just make way here so that we can explore this together. It looks like, do you see that? The Five of Wands, these are the Puranas and the Kauravas in Hindu mythology, the cousins that fought for so long. And it was sad because as they were going through the war, you can see, for example, important figures like Arjun saying, I can't believe I'm going to war with the very people who were important to me in my life. These are people who were my teachers. They're my uncles. They're my cousins. I can't believe we're going to war with the dearest people. And again, it doesn't stop there. The idea with the dearest people goes here again. Ten of Swords. This is the story of Sedna, an Inuit goddess, whose own father chopped off her fingers to save himself from a critical situation. It was about her husband that she was fleeing from, and he was powerful. He felt afraid. He sacrificed her and went his way. It was very painful. So it looks to me like you've gone through a very painful situation from people who are dear to you. It could be a romantic partner, it could be your family, it could be deep friendships that you've had all your life. It looks like these people or this person accused you of something that you didn't do. Because here, we've got the Ajna test. Here, her name is Sita, who others have accused of not being loyal to the Lord Rama, to her husband, and she went through the Ajna test, because if she passes through the fire without getting hurt, then she proves her innocence. At least that's the version that I know of the story. So she, of course, passes and she proves her innocence. So there's do you see the theme here? There's something about you a long time ago with Journey. You've come a long way when it comes to what happened here. It does look to me like you've had dear ones or a dear person accuse you falsely of doing things you didn't do, like harshly betraying you. Is there an even like harder word than harsh? Painfully betrayed you, like no one would do a type of betrayal like that. They were going against you, fighting with you, competing with you, trying to get something from you that's not theirs. Well, my dear pile number 1, is this situation totally shifting for you? It's going to shift so quickly, so drastically, that it will look like magic with the magician. It's like in one movement, things completely change. It's like you'll open your eyes, you'll you'll rub your eyes, and you're gonna go, what? How did this happen so fast? How did this happen so fast? Page of Swords is a new page of your innocence, new page of the truth coming out about the situation. So expect a form of shake-up to your favor with the Hagalas, a huge shake-up after a long, long time. Your rights finally reach you. You will be in a situation where you assert yourself. You say the truth. You say what happened, and you slay that dragon once and for all. The dragon of lies, the dragon of manipulation, the dragon of this power struggle, of this taking and hurting once and for all. I don't know what you're going to do, but with the scorpion here, it is going to sting. It's that last hit, a deathly hit. And I was wondering, why are you getting pleasure, joy? Serenity makes sense. Celebration makes sense. Joy, relaxation. You probably got this off of your back. You're like, oh my God, this war is finally over. I think the pleasure here is you regaining your power back, which seems to have been taken from you. Yeah, it makes sense. Actually, definitely makes sense. You're finding the joy. You're getting your power back, getting your rights back, getting your reputation back, asserting your power in that moment. This seems to be a huge blessing that is coming up next for you, my dear pile number 1, that you can expect very soon to happen. And yeah, I wish you all the best of luck with that. I'm very sorry that you've gone through this. You see here, this is the Lord Krishna, so helping out Arjun. So there's something about how the universe, God, your guides, whatever you believe in, will be right there with you in this fight, and you will get your rights back. Okay, so you're not going to be alone in this at all, not any moment of this. Things are just with the magician. That's why we've got the magician here. Things are just magically, with that element, work in your favor. It's just going to work in your favor as you get your rights from this situation. Okay, let's now take a look at the 5th blessing that you can expect next, my dear pile number 1. So you've got flattery. Let's keep that here. You've got flattery. And the keywords are excessive admiration, sweet talk, adulation, but you also have hypocrisy, seduction, exaggerated praise. Let's see what this is about. So you've got Mars in Virgo with criticism. What a coincidence. How can these be so opposing to each other? Okay, we'll find out what this is saying in a moment. You've got the Manaz rune. Okay. You've got high honor. All right, I think these two are quite connected. Yes, I really do think these two are definitely connected. And let's take a look. Oops. Ooh, you've got an extra card here. Power. Moon in Scorpio with power. My goodness. We did talk about that, and we did establish that it was about power, you regaining your power, your high honor. Remember, your reputation is back. And so there's a consequence to that. It's your 5th blessing. Let's find out what it is. So you've got Judgment card. Ooh, this is the judgment of others. The power of gaining traction, the power of gaining admiration from others, the power of having many surrounding you, seeing you as an amazing person, high honor, flattery. Oh my God. After a time where you were, these same people used to criticize you. And you see the Manaz rune here comes and connects these two together. They're not mutually exclusive. It's not like you are going to be flattered and criticized. Here, the connection with the Manaz is talking about the same people. This is interconnectedness, human interconnectedness. It's talking about the same people who one day used to really criticize you are now going to be the same people who highly admire you. Because with high honor, they get to see who you really are and they have a lot of respect for you. It looks like your cards are saying that the judgment of a huge collective judgment of a group of people is giving you power. You've got the Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. We gotta be careful again. There goes the Pisces. There's something about Pisces here. All right. The Queen of Pentacles. You've got, the Pisces that keeps popping up. Didn't we see here Jupiter in Pisces was, Saturn in Pisces was your great pain. So it looks to me like it's been trying to say that you're healing your great pain. Also, the Gemini did pop up, and that is you're healing your communication, throat chakra, perhaps. Pain and your throat chakra. So the Judgment card, the Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, you're collaborating with these people and they are protecting you from the very people who are angry. They're not able to cross their boundaries. They're not able to hurt you, although they really still wish to. So sorry about that. But they can't. They can't. You're collaborating with people that are giving you power. And you've got the Ace of Cups. Yeah, it looks like the blessing here is exactly that. The adulation that you're getting. The popularity. Yeah, that's why. The popularity that you're getting. The love. But did you notice when you've become popular with yourself and you found yourself love, you've gained popularity all over your reading. Here, popularity in general, that's the energy you're exuding. You're becoming popular with anyone you meet. You're finding love. You are finding your people that love your talent. And with this particular situation, you're also getting the adulation, great love. All of a sudden, looks to me like your whole reading has one common theme, despite the variations in it. And that is you getting a lot of love, adulation, respect, and also gaining popularity with the people around you in general. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. People's judgment about you is changing, and that is giving you a lot of benefits. Again, second time you get that idea. People's judgment give you a lot of benefits, which you got here. So it looks like these are in two different contexts that this is happening. Mind you, third, with your inner child talent. Yeah, this one as well. Yeah, the traction here that you're getting, the gift that you're using that is bringing you a lot of financial fulfillment as well. So there are different types of benefits from different types of groups of people that are happening because of your popularity. So you're getting a lot of benefits here with the Queen of Pentacles, but you're also being recognized as someone who worked hard on themselves with the Queen of Pentacles, someone who didn't take any shortcut, didn't steal, didn't lie, someone who's doing well in life with the Queen of Pentacles. These people really will be looking up to you here, and they're showering you with their love. This love is absolutely protecting you from the very people who were very manipulative. It doesn't mean that this is gonna change, but it's gonna sting, and they will never be able to come near you again. They can see your power, especially with this community, and they're very jealous of it. But yeah, you're stable with the Queen of Pentacles. You feel stable. you feel good, that is giving you everlasting stability in this situation, that is making you be seen as a responsible person, a person who people look up to with the Queen of Pentacles, someone who's got their lives together, someone who's doing well in life. Yeah, people are really looking up to you here. And times are changing. Times are changing with the very people or community that perhaps one day used to bring you a lot of love. You're now getting a lot of pleasure and flattery. You're getting a lot of admiration from this same community specifically. Wow, what a reading, my dear pile number one. This is exactly what I see. I truly hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And I do wish you great luck in your journey ahead. Your life is looking amazing. From my heart to yours, may you always be blessed and have a great life ahead. This was your reading, and my dear pile number one, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. Hi, pile number two. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're taking a look at 5 blessings that you can expect next. These are the decks that I'll be using for your reading. If you're, of course, interested in knowing the names of any of them, you'll find that I always list them below in the description box for you guys. Okay, so we've got the first card for the first blessing. And by the way, we are going to be exploring each blessing all on a row on its own. But yeah, very quickly, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful Snowflake Obsidian. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Virgo, Leo, Scorpio, and Taurus. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. Ooh, looks like we better be careful with the card here. Yeah, I think that solves it pretty much, I guess. All right, yeah, we better be careful with the YouTube rules. And let me shuffle your tarot deck and begin with the first blessing that you can expect next. All right, so it starts off with the card Companionship. And it looks like it's the card that we're pinning down with your Snowflake Obsidian. Right there, Companionship. You've got Mafia. Okay, so the keywords here are willingness to control, criminal, outlaw, dictator, gangster, compelling structure. All right, it's a collective plague. Interesting. Okay, you've got official person. Okay. Wow. Okay. And you've got the rune, the Ingwaz rune. Ooh, this is a new beginning in your community, in your society or something. Like some bad, I want to say person, company is going to get caught. And that affects you and your whole community here. Very interesting, pile. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards. You've got, whoa, Thunderbolt. There's something about major changes in your community as a whole due to that person coming down, or this company, or maybe like a bad laws that was there. Something like that. You've got the Ace of Cups, a new beginning that everybody's gonna love. Going with the flow, it's like everybody's on board with this. You've got the Knight of Pentacles with slowing down. You've got the Empress with creativity. I guess we stop here, yeah. Yeah, see, the Empress is nurture, love, care, as well as abundance. So, yeah, this is exactly it, actually. Your cards are very clear. There seems to be a new agreement or a new person who's in charge, or in another case, it could be a new law that is agreed upon by the Congress, for example, in your country, or in your board of directors at your work, something like that. There is a bad sort of power that is definitely coming down. They used to act like dictators or gangsters. They were with criminal here. They used to do bad things for many people. Everybody was affected by this person or this group being there in such a terrible way. So behold and fasten your seatbelt, because it seems like there's a lot of drama here with this specific tarot card. This person is coming down. It was like a foundation for so long, or these people or something, they're coming down, and with it, everybody's finding peace. Everyone is finally slowing down, taking it easy, chilling, calming down after some tumultuous time because of this person who was creating great chaos in your society. Everybody seems to be agreeing now. It's like, yeah, we totally agree. We all agree that this shouldn't be there. It was affecting our stress levels. I'm glad with the new person in power. I'm glad with the new rules that are coming in, that are in effect. Yeah, and things are changing. Do you see the spirals here? The spirals. Everybody is now in the flow. The energy around all of you is changing. You're starting to feel the love between you and others. There's like a great community, sense of community between all of you. There is mutual respect, mutual love. Everybody's taking care of everyone. And it seems like this is definitely something that is going to be affecting you throughout the whole year because of the stars highlighted in the Empress, which means the 12 Zodiacs. First of all, it means it's affecting everyone. Second of all, it means it's affecting your whole year, maybe even your whole life, who knows. But this is going to be a huge blessing because of the peace of mind, the love that's going to be found in your community, and the abundance that everyone will feel in their lives due to one person perhaps taking so much from everyone. And yeah, that is, my dear pile number 1, the first big blessing that I see coming up next for you, unless you are the one who's going to be in charge of all this. That would be really cool. You're the one bringing everyone together and creating harmony and love in your community. That would be really cool. Please do let me know. Okay, and let's now take a look at your second big blessing. So, you've got the card negativity, the Enneagram negativity, and the keywords here are, we can actually let go of these now. All right, you've got a systematic refusal, opposition, hostility, rejection, resistance, denigration. All right, you've got sudden wealth. Wow, okay. You've got the rune, the Hagalaz rune. Ooh, a huge shakeup. I think these two blessings are absolutely connected. Right. The Hagalaz, the shakeup, the systematic refusal. Do you see the theme here? And which oracle card did we miss? This one. You've got Venus in Sagittarius with flirtation. All right. And let's now take a look at your tarot cards. So you've got the Lovers. Flirtation and the Lovers? Wow. You've got the Six of Swords with the burden. It looks like there are other great benefits to this situation up there, the first blessing. Past lives, this is the Moon card. I think it's talking about your life before this situation and your life after. You're moving to a calmer place. And here it's another blessing about it. I'll explore it with you in a moment. And you've got the Nine of Wands with exhaustion. Look, that situation that is coming down is very important from you, because now I understand it wasn't only taking from you peace of mind, it was burden and resources. It was also burdening you with the Nine of Wands. It was making you having to fight and continue to like fight for your boundaries, fight for your rights, stay afloat. And that was taking a lot of energy from you, you and everyone else. By the way, the moon card here has so many people. So again, it is referring to how so many people were tired. They were either overworked or they had to like work so hard to set their boundaries. They're really tired. Everyone's tired. Everyone's exhausted. Everyone had to put in so much power. That's why everyone's like slowing down. Everyone's like, very tired here. But suddenly everyone has clarity. Are you their guide? Are you their guide to finding their way? It's starting to look like that. Well, whether you are or not, in any case, I'm seeing that the burden now is being lifted off of your back, and you're slowly finding your way towards the right direction, the direction that you will absolutely love. This collective refusal of what wasn't fair is benefiting you, not just in your peace of mind, but specifically, it is affecting you in you getting sudden wealth. This time, you know your direction well. It's affecting in you knowing which direction to take, specifically one that you find yourself in, that you really love, that you enjoy doing very much, you enjoy very much being part of, and it is leading to you specifically gaining great wealth. How is that going to happen? Let's find out. Let's ask a question. Yeah, the King of Swords with control and the Five of Wands with totality. This shakeup is allowing you to reconnect with something that you previously we were not able to have, you struggled to have, but suddenly you find control. You have a strategy, you have a plan with the King of Swords, you know exactly how to get it. The situation is making it very possible for you to have, because the struggle now is out of the way. With totality, you're now able to come with it, connect with it, and you're able to do it very easily. Perhaps you have the peace of mind to go pursue what is important for you. This is leading specifically to great sudden wealth that you're not expecting up next in your life, my dear pile number 2. A shake-up that is allowing you to go, oh, after all the clouds have dissipated, you're like, oh, that's what I want to do. That's the direction I want to go towards. That's how I can get what I want. I really love that. And wealth comes to you super easily in this direction. And 777 is like, it's so lucky the way you're going to be making money. But it all starts with someone very corrupted coming down. And this is your particular benefit from this great benefit that everyone is one way or the other going to get. It's interesting how your reading is so connected. Okay, so my dear pile number 2, this is the second big blessing that I see up next for you. And it's interesting how your cards keep giving us the same thing over and over. So yeah, this can't be a coincidence for sure. You've got self-forgetfulness. Okay, so some of the keywords here are self-cancellation, compromise, adaptation, concession, self-neglect, forget your needs. Okay. You've got, whoa, Sun and Taurus with acquisition right under sudden wealth, guys. This pile is going to be very wealthy soon. All the best of luck with that. You've got false person. There's something about you finding out who you really are. I think you forgot who you are. Did you forget your needs? Did you forget who you really are? I think by reconnecting back to your path and gaining money, like making money, becoming successful at it, you start remembering who you are. You allow this false persona to fall. the one that's been created perhaps due to limiting beliefs, and you find out who you really are. You're like, oh my God, I forgot who I was. I forgot who I am and what I can do. I neglected my needs for so long. I compromised myself. This is who I am. You find yourself. So sweet, my dear pile number 2. So that's coming up next for you. Let's check out your rune. You've got the Yera rune. It's the rune of enlightenment. It's that moment you take off that ego mask that was full of lies, convincing you that you didn't matter, that you can't do things. That mask falls off you. That is a moment of great enlightenment for you. A big moment of finding the self, finding who you really are. Very, very nice. Okay, so let's take a look at your tarot cards. You've got conditioning with the Devil card. You see, there's something about how powerful you are, but how you saw yourself. Perhaps you followed the ideas that others gave you about you. You followed, you acted like a follower, although you are a leader. So there's something about you finding your power, finding who you are. The masks are dropping. You've got new vision. You see the Hanged Man, a reversal, a complete reversal, 180-degree reversal in how you see yourself. Also, you're transforming with the Philosopher's Stone, circle, square, and triangle. You're transforming as a person, and through this transformation of success and acquiring the things that you've always dreamt of, you realize that you were poorly judging yourself. You now understand your real power, that you are capable, because you forgot who you really are. You forgot that you can go and get things for yourself. And now that you got it, this limiting belief totally breaks. You've got the Ten of Wands with suppression. And you've got the Rebel. This is the Emperor. This is power. And the chains are broken. Congratulations. And isn't it so interesting how one benefit after the other happens due to the break of some form of power, like one person gaining a lot and affecting so many others, not just in their wealth or their well-being, but also in how they see themselves. So yeah, with this break, you find yourself. At least you get the opportunity to find yourself. So you were super chained before. Perhaps you've gone through a lot of things in your past that used to chain you down and preventing you from finding yourself. Because here we see forget your needs. Maybe you had to take care of others a lot and you couldn't focus on taking care of you or taking care of your needs or the things that you wanted. Something like that. Or maybe you were bogged down by your job or making ends meet. There are many reasons. There could be many reasons, but I feel like due to life circumstances, they were really holding you back from finding your potential, finding who you are. And with all of these clouds, they created along the way a lot of limiting beliefs about yourself that weren't true at all. You settled to believing these beliefs, and it's a great thing that now you get an opportunity, which you really need, because with all this tying down and the limiting beliefs, sometimes it takes an opportunity to allow us to make use of something that's there that would show us who we really are in life and what we're capable of doing. From this moment on, the chains are broken, you find yourself, you find your power, and nobody can take that from you because it was always yours to start from. The only reason this power was taken from you is because of the mask or the ego that was formed, convincing you that you are one way when really you are a complete opposite to that. So it shows us that your acquisitions, the wealth that you're making, the success that you're making is truly helping you find your way back to you, to breaking a huge limiting belief about yourself and finding who you really are. Okay, my dear pile number 2, that is the third big blessing that I see happening for you next. Let's now take a look at your fourth big blessing. So, oh, this one moved. Let's take it. You've got action, entrepreneurial ability, commitment, labor, energy, implementation, useful action feeling. Nice. You've got Sun in Aquarius with idealism. A lot of yellows. Something's bright future. You've got, the Peril throne. Looks like something is fated here. That's why it's being poured down from the heavens to you. The Peril throne means something here. We're looking at something fated, a big blessing that is fated to happen to you. It's in action. It's in motion. It starts now. If you're watching this now, perhaps even during Aquarius season, but of course not necessarily. Change. I'm telling you, something is in action. Something starts moving that is fated for you. All right, let's take a look at your tarot cards. Really nice. So, integration. Wow. So, you've got the Temperance card. Something is supposed to be complete. It's finally happening, kind of thing. Knight of Wands with intensity, movement, game here is strong. Action, change. There's a car. Knight of Wands, the fastest moving knight in the deck, one of the fastest. So there's fast movement to you finally being able to complete or do something that you want or get something. Awareness. This is the Chariot. Again, another card, a movement card, another car. So, yeah, there's something about this pile that's always growing and integrating. Like there's huge growth happening to you these days. Do you see that? You're growing out of your shadow, healing your shadow. You're shining bright. I love this for you. And you've got the Seven of Wands with stress. Yeah, you do strike me like a busy person who's handling a lot. Or maybe you're tired of all of the things you're handling. I am seeing that the very thing that was slowing you down is finally going to explode, vanish. And I don't see you being so busy anymore, having to handle all of these things. Do you see that in this pile? Stress, handling so many things, carrying so many things. Now is a time where all of this stress winds down. All of these things you were busy with before that were causing stress were acting like a strong resistance. Imagine a car moving in one direction and there's strong wind in the opposite direction, slowing down the speed of the car no matter how much you press on the gas pedal, and also consuming a lot of energy to move in the required speed, if one can at all. So I'm seeing something about your biggest blessing is you being able to move in the ideal speed that you want, to get something. Perhaps this is something you've always been waiting to get, which is probably different from one person to the other. Some of you with the integration are trying to complete something you're working on. You couldn't complete it most of your past because you were very busy, obviously, and you're very stressed. And because of all of the things you're handling, it was causing a lot of resistance in the amount of effort and time you can put into completing something very important to you. Or maybe you're waiting to get something, or you wish to achieve something. In any case, the two energies I'm seeing is that you weren't able to move forward. There is a heavenly energy vanishing all of the stresses that you used to go through, removing all of the resistance that was on your way, that was getting in your way to you achieving this big accomplishment, this big thing. So your heavenly blessing is washing away the resistance or diminishing the resistance, allowing you to shine bright and to be able to take action and move with great speed towards finally accomplishing that very important thing to you. This pile seems to have the energy of life transformative energies, big things going on next for you. So yeah, it's fated that all of the resistance that used to stand in your way, perhaps it wasn't meant to be accomplished before, now is the time where what you want will be accomplished. No more resistance, only speed and moving forward to accomplishing what you are fated to accomplish right now. So yeah, great change in everything, including who you are, how you shine bright, how you see yourself. You're transforming through all of these things. You're becoming closer and closer to who you really are. That is a theme that keeps popping up for you. Did you notice? Okay, so my dear pile number 2, this is the 4th big blessing. Let's now take a look at your 5th big blessing that you can expect next. So you've got self-listening. Yeah, that seems to be a recurring theme. You seeing yourself, you listening to yourself, see, self-promoting, self-focusing, loneliness, self-assertion, setting boundaries, recognizing your needs. I love this for you. Powerful cards for sure. You've got imprisonment. You've got the Isa rune. This idea, including the Isa rune, as well as seeing a woman giving us her back, and exactly with a bun hairdo, was in pile number 1. So I would say these piles could be connected to you. If you feel drawn to pile number 1, I highly recommend it. But yeah, this idea particularly was in pile number 1. But we're gonna wait and see in case it has a different meaning. So let's see. Oh, you've got Venus in Virgo with discrimination. You've got the Page of Wands with playfulness. 9 of Swords with sorrow. Look, from sorrow to joy. You feel free. You've got the 4 of Pentacles with the Miser. And you've got the 8 of Wands with traveling. So what are we seeing here as your big blessing next? Look, the Isa rune and the imprisonment have the exact same meaning in one form or the other, because the Isa rune is the rune of being frozen, right? So it makes me feel like you were really stuck. In fact, this 4 of Pentacles, keeping something away from, and there's a wall. It seems like you couldn't get access to something at all. There's something in your life that you just couldn't get access to. Discrimination shows to me that Perhaps other people were able to get access to that, but you felt like, but what about me? Why can't I get access to that? Like, I see this person or that person or maybe other people easily gaining access to that. Why can't I get access to that? There's this boggling question of what's wrong? Why am I so imprisoned? Why is this energy freezing me like that? Eight of Wands is very different from this stuck energy. Eight of Wands is ever flowing. It's free. It's fast movement as well. So all of this seems to be happening rather quickly in your life. Now, this energy, it seems, will be uplifted with the Eight of Wands, of you, this very thing that you're like, why me? Why can't I get it? Why can't I get access to it? And it's going to happen through some form of self-promotion, perhaps allowing others to see you. It's like others can't see you. Perhaps that's the reason for this sort of discrimination. Somehow, there's something about, again, you keep recognizing your needs. Forget your needs. Guys, this year, you must focus on your needs. You weren't promoting yourself well. You weren't allowing yourself to be seen for who you are. Thus the discrimination. You didn't put yourself out there. It's not that you lack anything. This frozen energy seems to be the frozen energy of your lack of movement, whether you realize it or not. You're not moving, energy around you is not moving, and it's frozen. So the more you promote yourself, and I don't know what we're talking about here at all, I'm just reading energy and trusting the process. The more you see yourself and promote yourself better, the freer you will become. The more you don't, the red here, here's the transformation. All of the chakras align. Here, there is sadness staying in place. This is causing a lot of sorrow. So, this is up to you. But since it's a big blessing coming up next, it seems to me that this is an energy you're starting to realize. It's already in progress. Perhaps you started putting yourself out there a little bit with the mirror here. Perhaps you're starting to be seen, which is great. It is already changing the energy around you. Perhaps you've recently taken some good steps. And the more you take steps like these, of putting yourself out there, promoting yourself, allowing yourself to be seen, the less you will experience this discrimination. Stand proud, show yourself proudly, and put yourself out there. This will finally end the sorrow and stress. And it will put you in a different energy of feeling super excited about life and super excited about gaining the treasure or the things that you always wanted. It will break down that wall. Or rather, since we're looking at a wall, it will finally open the wall that was blocking the way. Yes, that's the right way to read it. It will finally unblock this wall. And you will be ever free for the rest of your life to explore that energy, enjoy that energy, discover the many things it could give you and the joy that it would give you. And it's kind of like a long journey that is endless. Because look, there's a tiny figure there, if you can see it, yeah? It's a long way. This will give you access to an endless energy of joy. You will be able to access it endlessly. It's almost like, it's not almost like, it is an endless energy. And you're starting to feel like only a few can have it with the discrimination and the Four of Pentacles. And if you get a little bit of it, that'll be great kind of thing, because you've already developed a limiting belief due to the long amount of time where you couldn't get access to it. And now that you gain access to that energy, you realize it's not so limited after all. It is abundant, endless, and you can enjoy more and more and more, and so much of it. It's suddenly going to open. These walls are going to be annihilated, allowing an inundation of that energy to just overflow your life, where you go, oh my God, it's so endless, it's so abundant. It's not limited at all as I thought. I was the one standing in my own way. I was the one that was causing this discrimination towards myself. So your guidance here, because you're on the way towards this, the more you see yourself and the more you put yourself out there, the more you self-promote, self-focus, and rely on yourself, the more you're opening up that energy for yourself. And my dear pile number 2, this was your reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed it. It was so deep. I personally enjoyed doing this reading for you very much. I wish you the best of luck in your days to come. May you always live in abundance. And if you've enjoyed your reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 2, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're taking a look at 5 big blessings that you can expect next. These are the decks that I'll be using to do your reading. If you're interested in knowing the names of any of them, you'll find that I always list them down for you in the description box. And very quickly, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful honey onyx in the shape of an angel. And of course, if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Cancer, Aquarius, Aries, and Capricorn. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. Okay, so let's get straight into it. We'll be exploring each blessing all in a row on its own. And while we're at it, let's shuffle your tarot deck as well, so that it's also ready for us to pull your cards out from. I really feel this card. I'm going to take it out. And let's get to it. So, for the first big blessing, you've got the card Vanity, and it looks like it's a very important card because that's the one we're going to pin down using your crystal in a moment. But some of the key words here are arrogance, vainglory, pride, disdain, sufficiency, high self-esteem. Okay, very cool in some ways. All right, seeing the angel pinning it down, I see that you're getting the light side of this card. Okay, let's take a look at the rest of your cards. You've got Sun in Capricorn with achievement. Oh, nice. Nice. You've got family room. Family room, achievement. This looks like it's your own thing, your own empire. Yeah, your own small business that's getting bigger, establishing something like that. Perhaps for some of you, family room, like your own family business that's gaining a lot of success. It's becoming something powerful, it seems. You've got the rune, the Uruz. Oh my God. This is amazing. This looks like a lot of strength, vitality, power, a lot of power over your business or work that's making you feel a lot of pride. It's making you believe a lot in your vision and what you want to achieve. Good for you. The family room, you've created this from the ground up. You've got the card 7 of Pentacles. Patience, you've built it little by little. You are very patient. You were also disciplined. Do you see how this figure is like licking the chicken, and the other figure, the chef, is like, what are you doing? So there's something about you being very disciplined. You may have had a sneaky taste here and there, but otherwise you were very disciplined, trying to do the right thing, perhaps trying to save, to expand your business, trying to put in the right time to expand this business or expand your work, and it's becoming stronger. What you've created is becoming stronger, and you're really going to be proud of it very soon. You've got the Knight of Pentacles. Look, again, patience is reaping a lot of abundance, a lot of rewards, a lot of money. Again, we get the rooster. There's something about great pride. You know who you are, your place in the market. You're proud of the quality that you are creating. Yeah, there's a lot of health when it comes to your work, your business, your career up next. That thing that you're creating, full of pride. You've got the Page of Swords. You keep getting the idea of being disciplined. Page of Swords. A new page due to that discipline. There's a higher rank now. There's a higher position, something like that. And you have the Knight of Wands. You've got the unicorn here in the Knight of Wands. It looks like up next, this great discipline and effort that you've put in to expand what your work or your business is taking you to a unique place. That's what the reading really is taking us towards. The sort of expansion that's going to happen in your business is quite unique, because it is through that expansion that is happening in your career, work, that is leading you to you achieving your desires with the Knight of Swords. So how is that unique? Maybe you're going to be able to achieve your desires in a simple way that no one would imagine. Maybe it's going to get you in touch with something so big that it's wild to you, that you can be you can get in touch with that. Maybe your business is going to go viral. Something unique is going to happen because of that, or in the way you're expanding up next. It's going to allow you to achieve your desires, because the Knight of Wands is the knight that keeps following their desires. So this sort of expansion will allow you to achieve your desires in a very unique way. So since that is mainly the blessing, we know that the blessing is that vitality and strength in this empire that you're creating or you're building, your work, maybe your empire is your team. It's leading to something unique. Let's see what this unique thing is. Four of Wands, a type of level up that you didn't imagine you can have in this way. Four of Swords, it allows you to rest. You know, if I look at Four of Swords in work and business, this is like success happening with minimal work. And it's so different from what we see here, because here there's a lot of discipline. Here there's a lot of chilling. So it's a unique opportunity, a type of wild card, wild thing that happens during that expansion that allows you to rest while leveling up. I guess it's going to be different from one person to the other. What this unique thing? I guess we'll just gonna have to wait and find out. But we do see its effect energetically. Whatever this thing is, it has the same energy for everyone in this pile. And that is your capability of finally resting while leveling up. Okay, so my dear pile number 3, this is the first big blessing that I see coming up next for you. I wish you the best of luck with that. And let's now start exploring your second blessing. What is your second blessing? Oh, wait. This one split. So let's take that card. This one keeps moving. I'm going to take it as well. So you've got two of these cards here. You've got, oh my God, this is the exact card that popped up in pile number 2. I would say if you're drawn to pile number 2, I highly recommend it for you. So you've got mafia, willing to control, criminal, outlaw, dictator. Okay. And you've got compartmentation with fragmentation, isolation, division, cleavage, lowering, and separation. I would say something is very similar here to pile number 2, and that is someone who was in control, a criminal, an outlaw, a dictator, someone who was trying to control everyone. It looks like they're going to be put in their place with compartmentation, division, like they're not going to be part of your life anymore. You're going to, maybe you used to work with them, for example, with someone like that. And now that your business is expanding, your big blessing is that you get to be free. You don't have to work with this person anymore. You put them in their place. See, separation. So that could be one thing for some of you. Another, maybe you're dealing with someone who's robbing, like an energy vampire, is trying to take things from you, not giving, acting all bossy. It looks like, again, you're going to put them in their place, and you are going to isolate them out of your life. You're separating from them. You're leaving them, whoever or whatever this energy represents for you. You're no longer going to deal with this type of individual or people even anymore. However this resonates with you, group of people, a company. Okay, so you've got the Kanaz rune. All right. Oh my God, I told pile number 2 that the Yera rune is the rune of... That's funny, something just played off automatically. And I had to stop it. So I think you're going to hear something. Thank you. It's trying to tell us with the Kanaz rune, the rune of enlightenment. But I guess if I read something in a way, sometimes it is meant to be read in that way. So here it's like you're going to hear something, find out someone will enlighten you about them, with regards to something, or you're going to learn something about them. You're going to find out something valuable. Okay. You've got Mercury in Capricorn with organization. It looks, again, you get organization. Capricorn is very strong here. 10th house, your work. I think these two are related to your work. For most of you, doesn't have to be. But it looks like now you have power. Whether this is the power of the information that you got, or information along with the power that you have in your work, something is going to happen here as you that leads you to you putting them in place. Let's take a look at your tarot cards. I am so curious to find out what this is. What is going on here? So you've got the Ace of Swords. New rules, new you. Ace of Swords. Yeah, new you, new rules. You're not under somebody's authority anymore. Judgment. You are launching off like a rocket. You're leaving them, your life's changing, you're rising like a phoenix, you're getting power. New rules. The Tower. Oh my God, you're really going to like bring it down all on them kind of thing. Only taking with you the valuable things, and you're like, goodbye. Yeah, you do you. In fact, this Tower card could be, yeah, I'll let you ruin yourself by yourself. Good luck, my dear. I'm leaving. I'm launching off. Yeah. So it looks like you're going to be learning some things. Perhaps you're like, oh my God, I didn't know that this person could take it this far. I don't know. Now that I'm empowered, I make my own rules, and you leave. You launch off because you realize that this person is in self-destruction mode. And you're like, goodbye, my dear. King of Swords. And that, from the Ace to the King, that makes you puts you in a very powerful strategic position. So you're making a strategic move here. Good for you. It's not like you're waiting for me to tell you this, but really move with this strategy, that thing that you're going to have in mind. So it looks very soon like you're going to get rid of someone who's acting like a dictator of some sort in your life, gangster energy, trying to get things in an unlawful way, in an unjust way from the people around them. I think they've even built a system around them that helps them get that. And it's specifically the 10th house. Your goals or your work, your business is giving you that strength, as well as the resources to take your own destiny in your hands and make your rules for yourself. You're like, I'm not going to do it this way. I'm going to do it that way. You know why? Because I have the power to do it that way. I don't need to follow these silly rules. Thank you very much. And you're like, I'm launching, goodbye. That puts you in a very strategic position. We already know why, but let's expand a little bit on this strategic position. Why is the King of Swords chosen here? Why is it such a strategic position? Page of Wands. Wow, 10 of Cups. Because it's a new exciting page where you get to explore everything that makes you happy with the 10 of Cups. You get to pursue it. You get to begin it from that place. So there's something so intelligent that you're doing here. It gives you a new page of life. It makes you able to fully go after the things that make you very happy. You get to have a nice piece of life, to experience the nicer side of life. Yeah, so that's why this is a strategic move. Not only is it allowing you to release yourself from the grasp of this mafia energy, but it's allowing you to have the power to enjoy your life the way you want to. Good for you, my dear pile number 3. Okay, so that is the second big blessing that I see upcoming for you. Very nice. Let's take a look at the third one. You've got Peacemaker. So the keywords here are wish for recognition, reconciliation, mediator, agreement, listening to yourself, awareness of your value. Really nice. Oi. Okay. You have Saturn and Aries with risk. Okay. Then you've got courtship. Are you making peace a strategic move to make peace with someone? It's kind of risky, it looks like. But wait, let's see what the cards show us. You've got the Awaz rune. This is the card of partnerships. It is a strategic partnership that you're making here. Okay. Peace. It's giving you safety from risks. Let's see. Let's take a look at your tarot cards. Okay, so let's explore what's going on here. You've got the Hanged Man. The Knight of Cups. It makes me feel like you're making use of a situation that's uncomfortable. It's kind of like, well, if it's uncomfortable, then why don't we do that? Something like that. I don't know. Let's wait and see. You've got the Knight of Swords. It's kind of like together you can bypass or take bigger steps that others aren't to take. That others aren't able to take. It gives you speed, Knight of Swords. It gives you power. It allows you to target what you want better. And you've got the Strength card. 2 powers partnering that will be able to work particularly well together. So, what's that? Wish for recognition, agreement. Yeah, I think you're going to be making a strategic agreement with someone. It seems like you are in some sort of risk in some part of your life. And in another way, someone else may also be going through a risk. And it looks like your partnership together is going to be powerful in that you will be providing a benefit that they don't have, and they provide you with a benefit that you don't have. And in that way, you both overcome and bypass this great risk that you two otherwise with the Hangman, not sure what you're going to do about. Somehow it makes you feel stuck, unable to achieve your goals. You both bring a lot of value and heart with the violin here. A lot of art, value, heart to the situation, but with the hat, it's not giving you back. So you make an offer, or maybe you get an offer. You receive an offer with, hey, I love what you do, or I love what you're all about. I love your ideas, depending on where this lies in your life. Why don't we partner together so that we can both bypass this situation? Along the way, you're going to become good friends. You're going to appreciate this partnership so well because it's going to prove to be indeed powerful. It will genuinely allow you to overcome that phase that was holding you back, you and them. And you will find this partnership to be super enjoyable. You will both be thankful that you've made that step. So that risk is not the risk of your partnership. It's the risk that you both are going through. It's like, yikes, if I don't do something about this now, this and this and this might happen. And they think the same. If I don't do something about whatever they're going through right now, this and that and the other is going to happen. Somehow you two together, as mentioned, are able to put your powers together to bypass this phase. Also, this partnership is going to be based a lot on admiration and mutual respect with one united goal, with the Knight of Swords. And you're going to be surprised how you're able to play it well with each other. Without irritating each other, you understand what they need, the power that they bring to the table. They understand what you need, the power you bring to the table. And this partnership just beautifully works in harmony together, understanding each other so well. And the way you bypass this risk is just so beautiful. It just works. Okay, so let's take a look at your fourth big blessing next. You've got identification. Interesting. Maybe some of you are getting new ideas. new ideas. And I found myself saying new ideas. Okay, so identification. You've got expectation. Okay. You've got Mars in Aries with impulsiveness. Okay. I have a feeling that something of great luck is on its way to you. It was going one way and then it took a turn and it's going to you. Yeah, just a feeling, something that I felt here. And you've got the rune, the Ansuz. Okay. Right. Let's take a look at your tarot cards. So, you've got the Three of Pentacles. It looks like somebody's referring you to something. The Four of Pentacles. They are referring someone who has a lot of resources that you would love to you. They're like, hey, you're looking for someone like them. Instead of going there, this person is perfect for example, for this project. And with the Ansuz rune, I feel like this is divine. This is divine detour that's going on here, so that you are part of a great project or part of a great thing. You've got the Page of Cups. This will allow you to learn unique type of knowledge, because this is the apothecary, and you can see this is a newcomer who's gaining all of this knowledge. Right? Page of Cups. And you've got the Nine of Swords. So the detour is due to a stressful situation and a very critical one. That's why there is a detour. So, what is it? What's going on here? Mimicry, resemblance, yeah. So, it looks to me like there is someone who's got a form of great resource, like they are the source of something. They're the source of hiring. They are the source of, they're the one who, an investor, for example, who's got the source of money. Hiring, money, a producer looking for talent. I don't know, it could be anything really here. Maybe this is university that is taking you, like a grand university that's taking you, because that could be education as well. But in any case, this is great luck, because not only are you going to get something that you love, you're looking for, you get to have a piece of it, but also you're going to learn a specific type of information that you wouldn't learn anywhere else. Sophisticated information that is going to shape who you are in the future. It's going to give you a lot of opportunities that maybe many others don't get to have. And it's all because you get that type of information and that you can only get from this unique place. And Nine of Swords shows me that perhaps it was going towards somewhere else, someone else. Due to that critical situation, you're like, there's a private conversation here going on with mimicry, identification. It's like, hey, you know, you're paying this so-and-so this amount of money and we're in this critical situation. Maybe there is like a sudden cut down of resources that need to happen, something like that. But to you, this is a huge amount, or to you, this is a great opportunity, whatever this is. And they're showing them with the eyes. It's like, hey, look at that. Isn't this exactly the same? don't they have the exact capabilities? Aren't they the same thing? Exactly the same thing? And the other person's like, oh my God, this is exactly the same. This person can bring in that same value. And so now they're giving this opportunity to you. This is going to be great luck. This is coming from the heavens, from the divine, with the Ansu's rune. There, in this new place, in this new thing, in this new deal, in this new agreement, you've got a lot of deals going on. Did you notice? A lot of deals going on, but this is particularly a big one. Here, you're collaborating with people where A, you get to have a lot of the resources you're looking for, amass a lot of the resources you're looking for because that's from the source. But most importantly, like I mentioned, you get to learn specific information that you wouldn't have learned anywhere else. This is invaluable. It's one day going to take you to places. You will learn about the fact that some stressful situation happened causing for this detour. This is exactly what I'm seeing here. So expect a message to come to you, expect communication, this is the Ansu's rune, to come to you from some form of higher power, like a higher position, a company that's bigger than you, or from someone from your company, like the CEO or a higher up a manager. Expect a government authority, something like that, to contact you. Someone can see you, maybe you can't see them because they don't show up, they're the big boss here, but they can see you. They're like, oh, this is amazing. And expect a great message of good luck coming from this person collaborating with you, making a deal with you, the Three of Pentacles, one way or the other. Okay, so that is, my dear pile number 3, your fourth big blessing that I can see here. It's only a matter of time before this person contacts you with expectation. Right, let's now take a look at your fifth big blessing. So, you've got luxury. Ooh, this card. Right, we don't want to be flagged. I guess it's not going to work. Hold on, guys. Okay, so we've got luxury with libertinism, depravity, excess, seduction, without respect, exploiting others. And we've got sin up there, right? You've got official person. All right. You've got Venus in Aquarius with detachment. You've got the Laguz rune. Cleanse. Maybe something is like something, I don't want to say toxic, but something, some debauchery, great debauchery, because if you've seen the picture, oh my God. And speaking of which, it still is like problematic in many ways. Oh my God, I can't believe this. So yeah, there seems to be debauchery here that you're detaching yourself from, which we know. It's crazy how the cards keep explaining the same thing, because here you're separating from a corrupted person here. Again, this is probably taking us to something we've learned about here. You've gained power, you've moved on, you've put yourself in a strategic place. And yeah, this is something we're expanding on. There's another benefit here. Now that we've built all of these layers together, I think your cards are choosing to show you something now. So, as you're detaching from all this debauchery, from people, specifically people in power, who may be using this all wrong, their power wrong. The Laguz rune is a rune of cleansing. You're cleansing all of this. You're moving yourself away. So what's the big blessing here again? You've got the Five of Pentacles. Gosh, you really did remove yourself from terrible people, because look at these wolves. And they're doing something terrible. They're taking the eggs of a mother who's begging for her children back. And they feel like they've got no empathy. It's just terrible. This Five of Pentacles for sure. They're taking from people. What's up with that in today's reading? Interesting. Okay, Five of Pentacles. The Two of Wands is the card of vision. You can see that now, or everybody can see that now. Maybe this is talking about being called off. All this debauchery is being made clear to the public or to the people in the company, depending on where this is. Wow, something is coming into the light. Nine of Cups. And that's going to make you so happy. The High Priestess. There is more with regards to this situation. You're not supposed to know exactly how this is going to benefit you, because you've got the High Priestess who's going, shh, it's the High Priestess. There's a lot of secrecy here. You're not meant to see too much behind the veil. There's so much stacked up for you because of this situation that will make you celebrate, that will make you feel like you're so blessed. But specifically, it will allow you to celebrate a huge wish that you have in your heart. And so, your cards just want to show you, tune you in. The Two of Wands, give you a vision. Let you see behind the veil a little bit, the part that you're allowed. Letting you know that this particular situation, which we keep seeing here, not only is it allowing you to be in a strategic position, but it also has a huge surprise for you in terms of you achieving a big dream. And that's why you will be taking this strategic step, perhaps not knowing why. Like, it's a strategic step. You know why, but there's more to it with the High Priestess. You will take yourself out of the situation. We know that. Just like a phoenix launching off and you're like, goodbye. We've seen that. Their debauchery is going to be exposed. Actually, it is going to be exposed. Yeah, the ugly things that they've done. Taking from people their valuable things. What is dear, they can't do that. They really are corrupted. I can't tell you how shocked I was looking at this card. Oh my God. Yeah, it was full of debauchery for sure. Yeah. There is a huge surprise I see that the universe wants to let you know about, that you will not believe with the fall or the exposing of this debauchery. It is what I'm seeing here exactly, my dear pile number 3. Can we at least know what this wish is? So, are we allowed to know for pile number 3 the wish, please? That particular wish? Ace of Cups. Egg. You see the egg? It was something valuable that was taken from you before, unfairly. Now, with the Ace of Cups, you get to have it back. And you get to have it with honor. No one can take what is yours away from you. They may think that they took it during that time, but what is fated to be yours will always be yours, is the understanding I'm getting from these two cards. And the Chariot. I do have something to tell you about the Chariot. For some of you, it could be traveling, by the way, just to put this to the side. For some of you, it could be traveling. For some of you, it was a car. For some of you, it was something that allowed you to move, a passport, a visa. For some of you, it was an airplane ticket. Yeah, something that allowed you access to something else, a card, an ID, a position that allowed you to do what you were meant to do. But in any case, I do see with the snails and the chariot that this is slowly happening right now as you're watching this reading, and you are slowly moving in that direction of what is fated, what is meant for you to get back and take back. So if you want to know what that wish is, it's something that you had one day, you dearly loved, you treated it just like a mother with a lot of love and care. It was taken from you unfairly, and now it's on its way slowly back to you because it always belonged to you. And my dear pile number 3, this is exactly what I see in your reading. Wow. The details. I wish you the best of luck. Also the details, but the synchronicities and how your cards keep matching to confirm the same message. I really wish you the best of luck with all of these energies in the future. I invite you to, now that you've understood everything, when you're free, to re-listen to this, take notes and start connecting the dots of what your cards could be exactly talking about, because the cards are so connected. It can't be a coincidence. This looks like an important message that you're meant to hear. So take your time to digest it, hear slowly, so that perhaps you can connect everything in your mind. My dear pile number 3, it was a real pleasure spending this time with you. I wish you the best of luck, and if you've enjoyed your reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 3, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye!